You can use groups. There are three types of groups. Local groups that can control a selection of any output of the device at the same time. A local group can control volume, source selection, and graphic EQ. The other one is general volume that can control volume of the amplified outputs. And the last one is net groups. It's an additional control that can affect to several outputs and local groups across different devices in the same network. Bear in mind that an output can belong to several groups, so its volume will be affected by different volume controls at the same time. Select Groups and Local Groups. Each column you see is a local group, and you have a total of 4. Activating the switches, you will assign the different outputs to one group. In this example, the amplified outputs 1 and 2 and the digital outputs 1 and 2 belong now to local group 1. You can label to your convenience each local group, and then a panel can be created to control the group. Let's see how. You can add a panel and a control as seen in Panels chapter. When choosing a target, you will be able to choose a local group. In this case, local group 1. Then it's possible to configure which parameters will the user be able to control: volume, selection, and graphic EQ. General volume, it's similar to a local group, but you can only control the volume of the amplified output of the current device. Next tab is called Net Groups. Net groups add more flexibility and scalability to VIDA series. Here you can assign which signals are affected not only to the connected device, but also of other devices in the same network. In this case, you are seeing net groups in the connected device that is called VIDA-D. But you can select other devices and add signals to the same group. Now you see which signals from VIDA-S are assigned to netgroup 1. If you want to connect to these other devices, there is a Connect button. Now we have connected to VIDA-S device, as you can see. Netgroups are shared across VIDAs that belong to the same group ID. In this case, all of the devices, VIDA-D, F, and S, belong to AM group, that is the default group ID name. But where is defined this group ID? Click on Settings, Device, and you will find the group ID label. All the VIDA devices that have the same group ID label and they are in the same network belong to the group and share net groups. So you can have several group IDs and have 4 net group controls for each group of devices. This can be very interesting in terms of scalability.